It's the Call Flow Radio Show, and you're on the air.
Well, you can be if you give us a call. That's all you have to do. The number's 434-394-0924. Good morning. I am Chris Wood, and behind the mic here, as well as Noah Massage. He's my co-host for today. It is your Wednesday, September the 18th. Good morning, Noah.
Chris, how you doing? How's it going? Good.
Doing all right.
This rain is really something.
Uh-huh.
I love the rain. I've said this before. It's nothing new, but this has been great.
Well, I checked my rain gauge yesterday evening, and had a little over an inch and a half. Mm-hmm. And with the rain we got last night, and probably over 2 inches, I would think.
What does your rain gauge look like? Is it just a bucket?
No, it's a tube.
Oh, nice.
And it sits in a little pocket.
Okay. Oh, all right.
It's screwed to my deck.
I believe you.
On the corner. And that's, what it is.
Nice.
But see, we're under the trees.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, my cabin is just plucked right in the middle of the forest.
Mm-hmm.
So, it could measure less than some, if it was out in the open somewhere.
Yeah. That makes sense, yeah. Well, that's cool.
And with the leaves still on the trees, or it could show more because of, the drops that come down off the trees could go right into the rain gauge.
That's true.
I just thought of that.
Inaccurate, so could be more, could be less.
Yeah.
You can't really tell.
I know.
With those rain gauges.
I know. Heart of Virginia Festival.
Let's talk about it. You were there. I saw you. Uh-huh. You were at a booth.
I was at a booth.
You were at your own booth.
I was at my own booth. And you just went by because I was busy.
I don't like to interrupt people. You could
have interrupted me, but
if somebody's talking, I'm like, I'll come back to you later, and then
sales were good. It was good to see everybody, and to say hi because it'd been a couple of years.
There was a lot of people out too, like a substantial amount of people for Heart of Virginia. I mean, it's always busy.
I didn't really get to see much because I was alone with my booth, but. I did get over to talk with Larry Burr.
Nice.
And because he was adjacent to me.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I bought a couple of pieces from him for Christmas presents.
I said hi to Larry, too. He had some nice, wood finished pieces. Very cool. Mm-hmm. It's very cool that he does that.
It is. He's quite something. Anyway, so it was great. I didn't make it to the Duck Derby. Sorry.
Oh, man, Chris. It was great. It was actually pretty fun this year, watching the Ducks roll into the finish line, And
I heard you announce the winners yesterday.
Yes. Oh, thank you. You were listening.
Well, of course I was.
All right.
I have my radio on flow all day.
Okay.
And during the weekends as well.
Yes. Yeah. Well, that's nice to hear, Chris.
Yeah, the birds enjoy you.
Yeah.
And Iggy's enjoying us today too because she's inside.
Yeah. Well, we do have the list of the winners. If we should announce it again,
Well, we can. Okay. Since we're talking and don't have any calls coming in as of yet, so. Go right ahead, Noah, and announce those winners.
All right, Chris. All right.
Who was the $1,000 winner?
The $1,000 winner. It was lucky Ellie Micklemore.
Micklemore? Okay.
Yeah, Ellie Micklemore. Mm-hmm. And then second place prize, which I believe was the $500 one, Haley Auto Mall. I almost said Haley Automotive, but it just says Haley Auto Mall.
Oh, Haley Auto Mall.
So it would be the automotive place, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
So that was a second place winner, Caseworthy, which I'm assuming, is it a business or is that a person's name?
I have no idea.
Caseworthy. I'm pretty sure that's a business, but I might be wrong. And fourth place winner, Marion B. Scott. Marion B. Scott won the fourth place duck. And then it says last duck to cross the finish line, which would be fifth place. Me Patron. I think that might be a restaurant in town.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Those are the winners. It's very, very exciting again. I got to say, not to move off of the Duck Derby, but Heart of Virginia, Chris, I did so much walking. My legs are 10 times stronger now, like
That's
without a
good.
doubt. I mean, like
You should share it one.
Yeah.
Share it one time. You walked 10 miles in
Exactly.
one day. Yeah.
Yeah. What are those old devices called that you would like? It's like almost like a pocket watch, but you would put it in your pocket. It would track the distance you walked. Did you ever have one of those?
No.
You know what I'm talking about, though.
Yeah,
it was
that's kind of a fitness type thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
I should have had one of those. Man, you know.
You had comfortable shoes. That's the main thing. To have comfortable shoes.
They weren't comfortable.
Oh.
I don't have a good pair of shoes, Chris. I mean,
Well, go to the Good Feet store. I shouldn't have said that, but
good.
anyway.
Nice.
They'll fit you up
Yeah.
with some comfortable shoes.
Yeah. Oh, have you ever bought? And this might be a controversial topic. I get it, but like, have you ever bought shoes secondhand, like lightly used secondhand? I'm not talking about like, hey, this guy wore it for a couple of years and gave it away. And now there's a whole. Look, I know, Chris.
No.
But I bought a pair of secondhand used sneakers. I don't want to tell what brand I bought. Well, I'll tell it. I mean, who cares? You know, Vans. I like to buy Vans sneakers.
I've never heard of it.
Okay, and well, that's unfortunate, Chris. You should get a pair. But like I was going for so long, almost all of my life, to like buy them new. You know, $60 out of my pocket into the register. I never see it again. You know, but now. One day I was like online and I saw a pair on like a secondhand used website, almost like an eBay. Mm-hmm. It's called Macari. It's kind of like eBay. Mm-hmm. And I was like, I'll take a shot. It's $20. It's like $19.99. Mm-hmm. They still have the box. It can't be that bad.
Right.
They literally still had the stuffing in it, Chris, like the shoe stuffing. If these were used, I mean, a guy walked like up and down the street once. And then put it in a box and was like, I'm going to sell. I don't like these. You know, I'm going to get rid of.
Yeah, that's very possible.
But like, the fact is, I can't go back now and justify spending $60
when
you know,
can
buy them for $20, lightly used, if not used, not used at all.
Works on your mind, doesn't it?
I know,
Yeah.
and I'm like that way with anything. You know?
Well, see, I don't wear sneakers.
Okay, what do you?
The only time that I wear
you wear boots. That's right.
I wear boots, but I'm never really ever worn tennis shoes. I would wear either walking or sneakers. I would wear tennis shoes. Of course, I wear tennis shoes on the court.
Yeah.
I like K-Swiss, so that's what I've got. But but as far as wearing them every day and out with jeans or something, I just never have.
Interesting.
I never have.
You usually wear boots for just like casual, going out?
Well, it
Or
depends
just, like,
upon it depends on
tennis
the weather.
sneakers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And in the wintertime I wear boots.
Galoshes? Do you wear galoshes at
I
all?
have a pair of galoshes.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's a fun word. Let's be honest here, Chris. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
They're rubber boots.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I do have a pair of ugly brown galoshes.
Yeah, I have a pair of yellow-brown galoshes. I look like that guy. What's the guy's name from Curious George? Anyways, Chris is shaking
I'm not
her head.
Curious George either.
Yeah. I know. Chris is shaking her head in disappointment.
Yeah,
Unbelievable.
I get the picture in my mind, though.
Okay.
I know.
Yeah.
Must be
big,
yellow,
big, ugly. No, they're like, I mean, they're kind of like that yellow almost. Of the speaker. Yeah, just really, really awful.
Neon.
Yeah. Hard on the eyes. They don't look well. But the cool thing is,
you won't get lost.
Yeah, that's true.
People will know, where you are.
You can. I don't know if this is like. I don't know if this is the same with every pair of galoshes, but you could literally stick your whole foot with your shoe on it, like your regular shoe, in the boots. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's that big, and then walk around, and then just take it out, and you still have your shoes on. It's like kind of cool. You know what I mean? I mean, like I have sneakers on right now, so I could just put these boots,
Put the boots on over your sneakers.
the sneakers.
Well,
yeah,
then it just means that they're extra, extra large.
Yeah, but I mean, they fit snug and they don't feel like they're going to come off, and it's handy. Do you want to get into some events today?
Sure.
Okay.
Sure, let's do that. Let's go to 2020 when American lawyer Ruth Bader Ginsburg, who was the second woman to serve on the U.S. Supreme Court, died at the age of 87. So, Scottish voters rejected a referendum that would have made Scotland an independent country. And that was done in 2014. And they voted that, a referendum, and they rejected it.
Mm-hmm.
So there you go. And let's see, 2001, for the second straight day, Typhoon Nari pounded Taiwan with record rainfalls, causing massive flooding and killing 79 people. 1970, American rock guitarist and singer Jimi Hendrix, who fused American traditions of blues, jazz, rock, and soul with techniques of British avant-garde rock to redefine the electric guitar in his own image. That was a mouthful, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was.
He died of an overdose of barbiturates in London. Jimi Hendrix. 1965, Japanese astronomers discovered the comet Ikea Seki. So we'll stop right there because the phone's ringing.
It is ringing. Well, it's not like, it's not that rotary sound effect like the,
Right.
That would be cool if we had that.
Yeah, we do have a caller.
Yes, we
Hello
do.
there, you're on the air.
Good morning. Chris, if you were listening to WFLO all day yesterday, did you by chance hear Noah do his John impression?
Yes, I did.
It was great.
Yeah.
I went a little absurd with that John impression, but I think the point was made.
Yeah, I thought it was.
Do it again.
I thought it was pretty. No, go ahead.
Are you sure, Chris?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead.
I can't do it. I can't do it now. I'm sorry. I can't.
Well, if you can't, you can't.
I can't.
I think you can.
I mean, okay, I can, but I choose not to do it right now. I can't do it with Chris in the room. It's weird. I don't want to. I feel like Chris would look at me differently forever if I do it right now in front of her. You know?
Wait, when you went blah, 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 or something like that?
Yeah, something like that.
Something. Oh.
I'm John. Hey guys, I'm John. All right, that's that's enough.
I've never actually heard him make that sound.
Oh man, I guess you don't. You gotta hear him. You gotta have a conversation with him, and he starts just doing those sounds, and you're like, "What is happening, John?" Like I don't know. Anyways, yeah, that's my John impression. So.
Okay.
Were you by chance talking about the man with the yellow hat from Curious George?
Oh, yes, that yellow hat, obviously. But, like, also, I feel like, didn't he have a pair of yellow galoshes or boots as well? Caller.
I think he might have, depending. They had different weather conditions. I mean, the man with the yellow hat had two houses, so...
The man with the pink hat had... the man with the yellow hat had what, pink trousers? Is that what you said?
No, he had two houses.
Oh, two houses.
He had an apartment in the city and a house out in the country.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Quite wealthy, you know. Yeah.
But poor thing, they never gave him a name.
Oh, man, that is unfortunate.
Yeah, it really is.
Oh, man.
Anything else you want to add?
Well,
let's see. You're calling. Are you calling from Hanover?
Yes. How do
Okay.
you know?
How did I know? Because I listened.
Yeah.
I listened.
You were really paying attention yesterday.
Yeah, I was paying attention. Mm-hmm. Yep. I was drinking my coffee
Nice.
and contemplating fixing breakfast and listening to the Call Flow radio show. I was supposed to be playing tennis, but it was raining, so I was home.
Now, Chris, when you play tennis, do you grunt?
Sometimes I do that too. Sometimes I've been playing with these ladies for a long time. And sometimes, especially if I am serving, I will put a little extra effort vocally into my serve to intimidate those ladies.
Mm-hmm.
What's the point? Like, why do professional tennis players do that? Is there, like, a point?
Yeah, well, grunting is, or yelling, or wahi, or whatever these players do. I'm not sure. It might help with their breathing, or they get set into it helps them maybe with the balance when they're hitting the ball, maybe the tempo. I don't have any idea. why they do that.
Well, a lot of the professionals do it now.
He what?
A lot of the professional tennis players do it now.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah. A lot of the the Ukrainians or the Germans and Swiss and all that kind of stuff. They do that. I don't think that I have heard a lot of that from American players.
Sorry.
Go ahead, Noah.
I was going to say. I almost think it's just like one of those weird things you do for like any sport. Like I don't know why, but like every time I go bowling, before I pick up my ball, I have to do this with my hands. I have to rub them together. It's just like a weird.
Again, a lot of tennis players do have a routine.
Yeah, routine. Yeah.
Before they or a ritual or whatever you want to call it. Like with Nadal. He had this ritual before he would serve a ball, to where he'd pull back the hair from behind his ears and do a lot of other gyrations or whatever before he served. And it used to drive me crazy that he would do that. And then Djokovic, he bounces the ball about 12 times, whatever, and they, before. So there's a certain ritual, I guess, that they go through before they serve. So it's interesting.
Last night on Dancing with the Stars, they have a rugby player that's competing.
A rugby player?
Yeah, from the Olympics.
Uh-huh.
And she did pretty good.
Do what?
And she did pretty good.
Oh, she did pretty good? Yeah.
Yeah. And one of the other ones, the latest Bachelor, Joey, he's a tennis coach.
Mm-hmm. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Which I didn't know until last night.
Do you watch a lot of tennis?
I used to, not as much now.
Okay.
I feel like Joey's not a very good tennis coach name, though. You know what I mean? Like, you want a tennis coach who's named, like, Andre or, like, Jaquan. I don't know. I'm just making up. I'm just saying things now. But, like, Chris, you know what I mean, right? Like, if you're going to get, like...
I wonder if he has his students hopping around like a kangaroo.
Yeah.
His name's Joey.
Yeah, true. I got to clap. There you go.
Okay. All right. So we've covered tennis. Now, anything else? Color?
We did cover Curious George. I'm sorry.
Curious George, yeah.
Yeah, we covered him.
All right. How are things over there in Hanover? Did you get a lot of rain?
Yes.
I figured
it rained all day yesterday.
Mm-hmm. Do you have a rain gauge?
No, we have a rain barrel.
A rain barrel? I have a rain barrel. And it stays, it stayed pretty full. I was wondering if I should, push the lever down there to let some of the water out, but it's actually got two levers. If it gets too full, then there's another spout that comes out and lets the water out as well. I like rain barrels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not raining here right now.
I don't think it's raining here as well. If it is, it's just a light drizzle. So maybe it'll taper off and just stay gray for the day. But it's nice to have this rain because it's been a pretty gentle rain. It hasn't really come down in torrents, and so the ground needed it, and we'll have to endure the chance of rain, for the remainder of the week, just about. But then the weekend's going to be fantastic.
Yeah.
So.
Other at the beginning of the hour.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for your call, and we appreciate it. We appreciate you, and enjoyed your requesting Noah's impression of John's statement.
Thank you, caller. I appreciate it.
Always. Last time, thank you for playing Sailing by Christopher Cross several weeks ago.
I'm sorry, what song was that?
Sailing by Christopher Cross.
By Christopher Cross.
Oh yes, of course.
Yeah,
That was a
absolutely.
good
Yeah.
one.
I used to listen to him, plug my ears in when I was strolling the children around.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that album, singing.
So,
So,
do you like Paul Davis at all?
who?
Paul Davis?
Paul Davis? Yes.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Cool Night or I Go Crazy.
Right. Yep. I do. He's a good vocal artist. Yep.
Oh yeah. He didn't need auto-tune.
He didn't need what? Auto-tune?
He did not need auto-tune.
Right. Yep, absolutely. Yeah, I might play him this morning.
Oh,
So,
which,
yeah, so keep listening, okay?
which one are you playing?
I might play Cool Night.
Oh, I love that.
Okay. I'll keep that in mind, all right?
Cool.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much for your call, and we appreciate it.
Oh yeah,
Stay cool over there in Hanover, all right?
I'll do that.
All right. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right.
We need a nickname for that caller. You know how, like, first-time caller, we call him first-time caller? Mm-hmm. Maybe we call him the potato caller because it sounds like he's calling from a potato. I don't know. No. But, like, we should have a nickname for that guy, I think.
Well, we'll contemplate that.
Yes,
Okay.
absolutely.
Yeah. All right. We've got a few more minutes. Well, actually,
one more.
One more minute. We'll go through a couple more of these events, noted events, whatever. Let's see. We're at 1961 now. UN Secretary General Dag Hammarskjöld died in a plane crash that generated much speculation. A 2017 investigation found it appears plausible that an external attack or threat may have been the cause of the crash. Do you remember Dag Hammarskjöld?
I don't, actually. It's very unfortunate.
1961. Let's see here. 1933, Canadian ice hockey coach Scotty Bowman, who won a record 9 Stanley Cups as head coach of the National Hockey League, was born on this date. They mentioned on the Old Farmer's Almanac that Greta Garbo was best known for her portrayals of strong-willed heroines, most of them compellingly enigmatic, as herself was born in Stockholm. So that was in 1905. And I believe we can stop there. Mm-hmm. All right. We'll go back to our weather forecast. We've got that coming up for you, along with our list of persons celebrating a birthday on this September the 18th. And Noah's going to let us know that in just a minute. This edition of The Weather is brought to you by the Bank of Charlotte County.
Hello, I'm Stuart Wilborn, manager of the Bank of Charlotte County Loan Office in downtown Farmville. I invite you to call or come by and see me about your loan needs. Whether it's time to purchase investment property, build your dream house, expand your business, or purchase timberland or farmland, you will find old school personal assistance with attention to detail. Stop by our office at 216 North Main Street or call us at 391-1136. The Bank of Charlotte County, giving you more for your banking needs. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
All right, the weather forecast. Rain. Actually, it's a chance of showers when it's at 50%, so it's going to be half full or half empty today. A high of 73 degrees. For tonight, still a 30% chance of some showers, otherwise mostly cloudy with a low of 63. Thursday, cloudy, a 20% chance of showers with a high of 77. And for Thursday night, partly cloudy with a low of 59. On Friday, we will see lots of sunshine with a high of 79 degrees. Mostly clear on Friday night with a low of 58. Saturday, a high of 79 degrees under sunny skies. Saturday night, we'll see mostly clear skies with a low of 58. And for Sunday, a high of 75 degrees under sunshine. So we get all of this stuff out of the way as of Thursday night. And then we've got a fabulous weekend ahead of us. Your humidity is at 100%. Our winds are from the north, around 5 miles per hour. Barometer at are at 29.98 inches now. We have, they're talking about a thunderstorm in our vicinity right now, and it's 68 degrees. So there you have your weather forecast. The Bank of Charlotte County is our sponsor for this one, with the branches in Phoenix, Charlotte Courthouse, Brookneal, and their loan office in downtown Farmville. Our birthday calendar coming up next, brought to you by Terry Atkins Wilson, PC.
The law office of Terry Atkins Wilson, PC, is located at 117 North Main Street in downtown Farmville. With deep roots in Farmville and our surrounding communities, Terry and her legal staff specialize in real estate law, wills and trusts, business formations, and collections. Experience and professionalism are extended to every customer in every case. The needs and concerns of every customer are their primary focus. If you have legal needs, contact the law office of Terry Atkins Wilson, PC, for a consultation at 434-392-1422.
All right, I didn't look ahead at the birthday music, but here we go. We'll make this short and simple. Okay, all right.
Let's get straight to the point.
No, take it away.
All right, is my mic on?
Now it is.
Test. Oh. All right, so we're going to get into the birthdays for September 18th, starting off with Landon Golson Stone. We also have Sharon Hayes, Ezra Pope, Doris Schmel, Addison Montgomery, Ron and Kathy Bassinger, and last but not least, we have Flora Bolt of Farmville, who's turning 94 today.
I can't believe Flora Bolt is 90 what?
94. Yep.
Wow. She's been around for a long time. She is so thoughtful. She sends cards, birthday cards, thinking of you cards. She's just a fantastic lady.
That's beautiful. That's great.
Yep. She's wonderful. Okay, that's our how did they get their names to the birthday calendar?
They can email those to birthdays at WFLO.net or call in at 434-394-0924.
Or if you are not a procrastinator and you want to mail them in, you can, and it would be Heartland Communications or WFLO at 217 East 3rd Street, Suite 2, that's SUITE 2, Farmville, Virginia 23901. So,
yeah, that's great.
There you go. All right, it's time.
I did want to mention real fast. I'm so sorry, Chris.
Okay. Go ahead.
So when we were at Heart of Virginia, we are actually releasing a new thing to the public.
That's so exciting.
The event calendar.
Yes.
It's called Farmville Now, and we're running a contest till October 7th, by the way. So you can sign up right now by going to farmvillenow.com, and you can subscribe to the newsletter for a chance to win 500 big ones. It's big money.
You got taxes coming up.
Exactly.
You got Christmas coming up.
A little side cash to buy your niece or nephew a present. And so, just sign up at farmvillenow.com. And what the site is, Chris, it's a comprehensive community calendar. So it basically has all the happenings in Farmville, all the different events from the different businesses and stuff happening all in one place. Farmville Now, and also it has gives the user the ability to even submit their own event. So if you want to throw an event, Chris, you can submit that to the website, and it will show up, and people can know what's happening because
you've got sports too. You got sports events,
sports events, everything. I mean, everything
School
that Farmville.
This we've been working on this with various other sponsors, and for a long time. It's been a while. And no, it's your baby, isn't it?
I mean, I've just worked on it. I don't want to take credit for it. I mean, it wasn't...
Well, putting it together.
Yeah, well, yeah.
And I think that this is something that the community needs.
Huge, yeah.
And it's at your fingertips. The
number one complaint I get from people from around here, and I mean, I've been guilty of saying the same thing, is there's nothing happening in Farmville. If I had $1 for every time I said that, Chris, I would have $1 million. No, but it's truly it's really not true at all. Just looking at the different events happening, every day is slam packed with like different things. I mean, from the state parks to like businesses in Farmville to just like music events. I was totally oblivious to. But it's all at your fingertips now. And that is, we're hoping on releasing this sometime in like middle of October. But the contest to sign up for a chance to win $500, that will be ending October 7th. So don't miss your chance to sign up for a chance to win $500.
And there is a place on the web for you to do that.
Yes,
sign
exactly.
up and all that.
By going to the website farmvillenow.com.
Farmvillenow.com. So write that down, folks. It's something that we have needed around here for a long time. It's a comprehensive community event page. So if you're not sure, if you know about the event or you're not sure when it starts or then you can just go to farmvillenow.com. That's great.
That's right.
All right. Okay. Exciting news. This is an exciting recipe, folks. It is chicken tortilla soup. And we are coming into the season to where I love those cool fall evenings or whatever, or a weekend when you're watching football or a good movie or whatever, to have this particular recipe because it's relatively easy. The ingredients are a lot, but it's something that you probably have in your pantry anyway. So here we go. This is it's a comfort food, and the prep time is 15 minutes. Cook time is 25 minutes. So all you've got is 40 minutes of prep time, and you can make this ahead of time as well. So okay, we're going to go with a tablespoon of olive oil. Check. A medium onion chopped. Check. 3 cloves of garlic minced. Check. I'm not saying that anymore. A 28-ounce can of crushed tomatoes. You need a 10.5-ounce can of condensed chicken broth. 1 1/4 cups of water. 2 teaspoons of chili powder. 1 teaspoon of dried oregano. 1 can, a 15-ounce can of black beans rinsed and drained. 2 large boneless chicken breast halves. I always use chicken thighs, but it doesn't matter if you use either one. Anyway, they should be cooked and cut into bite-sized pieces. 1 cup of whole corn kernels cooked. 1 cup of white hominy. Now, I don't have hominy but hominy is an important ingredient in this particular soup. 1 can of chopped green chili peppers. 1/4 cup of chopped fresh cilantro. 1/2 cup of crushed tortilla chips, or to taste. I'll just put the whole bag in there. 2 medium avocados, sliced or to taste. 1/2 cup of shredded Monterey Jack cheese. And 2 tablespoons of chopped green onions. Okay? Now, those last 4 ingredients are for your topping. Okay? I'll just remind you that. All right. Directions. Step 1, gather all the ingredients together. Step 2, heat the oil in a stock pot over medium heat. Add the onion and garlic and saute until soft, about 5 minutes. Stir in the chili powder and the oregano. Okay? Now, after you've done that, you stir in the crushed tomatoes, the condensed broth, and water, and you bring that all to a boil. Reduce heat and simmer for 5 to 10 minutes. Stir in the black beans, the cooked chicken, the corn, the hominy, the chili peppers, the cilantro, and simmer for another 10 minutes. Then you ladle the soup into individual serving bowls and top with the crushed tortilla chips, avocado slices, Monterey Jack cheese, and green onions. And it not only smells delicious, but it presents itself as pretty.
I love that so much.
Yeah. So there you have it. It's, like I said, the ingredients are numerous, but there's stuff that you probably already have in your pantry. So, and voila, there you go. And it can you can freeze it as well. And they say, of course, that it tastes better on the second day.
Of course, the flavors marry, Chris.
Yes, I know.
Oh, sorry.
So it's best maybe to take 40 minutes out of your time ahead of time to make it.
Yeah, true.
There you have it. We'll have that for you on our website a little bit later on today. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Chicken tortilla soup. So my daughter made some. I'm not sure whether, I don't think this is the same recipe, but she made some last year for Halloween when we were all up there, and it was so yummy.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay, our time is 8:43. We've got our phone number, 434-394-0924 on this Wednesday, September the 18th. Do you like Halloween?
I do enjoy the festivities of Halloween and the.
Do you decorate?
I haven't really in the past, but maybe I should start doing that.
I have these beautiful witches that. What's a beautiful witch? Right?
I love that.
Yeah,
I love that.
Anyway, we would go down to the Outer Banks, and there was this one shop that had seasonal stuff. It was an antique shop, but they also had seasonal decor as well, or seasonal objects or accessories. But I got these two witches, and they're big. They're going to sit on my hearth, on either side of my hearth. And I do have a spider, big old spider with a spider web and all that kind of stuff. I have another witch that is a motion. I mean, she's tall. She stands about 40 inches or so.
Okay.
And
nice.
you walk by her and she'll start.
Spooky.
Yeah, I love Halloween. I think it's great.
Nice.
Yeah. And then after Halloween, I'll decorate for the fall. Mm-hmm. So incorporate that. But, I enjoy Halloween.
Are we going to have like a pumpkin-related recipe for Halloween, Chris?
You betcha.
Like a pumpkin stew, but it's like inside the pumpkin. Like carve it out.
Well, you can, carve it out.
I don't think that's a thing. Pumpkin stew. Well, maybe it is. I don't know.
Well, we can certainly look
experiment.
It up. I mean, we can experiment.
Spooky.
Also, yeah, I would think so.
Yeah.
The last time I made a cheese ball. I made a spider out of cheese ball. Mm-hmm. And I used, what did I use? The cheese I rolled in black pepper, poppy seeds. Poppy seeds. And then I used pretzel sticks for the legs. And something else I used. I can't remember. But anyway, it was really cool. Mm-hmm. Found that on the internet as well. So we served that with crackers, around it. It was neat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's great.
I have pictures of it.
Nice.
I'll show it to you after the show.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'd love to see that.
That'd be good. All right, let's see what we've got here. We've got famous birthdays coming up, I think. If I can find them here. There they are. Good old Noah. He's my man. Okay, let's see. Famous birthdays for today. The 18th, singer Frankie Avalon, 84 today. Do you know Frankie Avalon?
I do, yeah.
Yeah. Fun fact for him, he made appearances on numerous TV shows over the decades, including Rawhide, The Love Boat, and Full House. That's pretty cool. Frankie Avalon. Those were the days.
Did you have a favorite song by him, Chris?
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm sure. He's had numerous.
I'm sure he has, yeah. But I can't think of one right now. Actress Holly Robinson Peete turned 60. Her middle name is Elizabeth. Let's see here. Actress Jada Pinkett Smith turns 53. She voiced a hippo named Gloria in the Madagascar films. All right. James Marsden turns 51 today. He portrayed fitness guru Jack LaLanne in the film Unfrosted. It's a little like Jack LaLanne.
Did you see that movie?
No.
I haven't seen that.
Let's see here. Actor Jason Sudeikis,
I'm going to go with Sudeikis, too.
yeah,
Looks like.
turns 49 today. And he once appeared in an episode of 30 Rock with his sister, Kristen. All right. Other birthdays. Gospel singer Bobby Jones is 86. Actor Beth Grant of the Mindy Project and No Country for Old Men is 75. Guitarist Carrie Livgren of Kansas is 75. Actor Anna Devere Smith of The West Wing is 74. Director Mark Romanek is 65. Guitarist Mark Olson of the Jayhawks is 63. Singer Joanne Cathrall of Human League is 62. Singer Ricky Bell of Belle Biv DeVoe, and New Edition is 57. Actor and talk show host Aisha Tyler is 54. Actor Emily Rutherford of The New Adventures of Old Christine is 50 today. Actor Travis Schultz, Community and Scrubs is 50. Actor Sophina Brown of Numbers is 48. Actor Barrett Foa of NCIS Los Angeles is 47. TV personality Sarah Haynes of GMA3 and GMA3 Strahan, Sarah, and Kiki. Also that show. And The View is 47. Actor, comedian Billy Eichner is 46. Actors Taylor and Brandon Porter of Party of Five are 31. Actor Patrick Schwarzenegger. I guess that's
brother
Arnold's
or
brother.
or a son, maybe.
Well, he's 31, so I'd say it would be his son.
Probably.
Yeah, and country singer Tay Kerr of Maddie and Tay is 29. So there you have your birthdays for today. All right, our lines are open at 434-394-0924. And I think you mentioned that there is a Roaring 20s event.
Yes, there is.
Going on
Piedmont Senior Resources. I think it's September the 20th? 21st.
Yeah, it's on Saturday, I think. And it is from 10 a.m. to
2 p.m.
2 p.m.
Yep.
And you can dress up.
It's going to be at the Moose Lodge, I believe. So, that should be pretty fun. Sounds like a nice event.
You know, I have here it is. It's from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. for those 60 and above. And admission is free and lunch will be provided.
Nice.
So if you, to RSVP, call Nikki Dean at 434-767-5588. So that should be a good time for those seniors, for them to get out there and do the Charleston. Do you ever try to do the Charleston?
I tried and I actually failed, Chris.
I'm so uncoordinated. I can't do the knee crossover.
Yeah.
That thing.
I can dance. I can blend in. I'll put it this way. I can blend in to where, like, I won't stand out when people are dancing, but if you took everybody around me that's dancing and, like, moved them away and it was just me, you'd be like, there is something wrong with that guy. He can't dance.
Sort of like...
I can blend in. I'm like a chameleon,
Yeah.
I'm just like, okay, I think I'm doing it right.
And
Yes, exactly. I do the arms up and the thumbs out,
and
like the jerk. Yeah. My body is just like spazzing out.
I think that is so funny.
Yeah.
So funny. Well, you can look up some oddities or whatever.
Oh, absolutely,
if you
Chris.
like.
Absolutely.
While you're doing that, excuse me.
Of course, yeah.
That ever-present frog in my throat.
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't want to take a picture. Thank you very much. I've got some interesting facts. And any time that you want to break in, that's fine.
Okay. Yeah.
Did you know that dogs sniff good smells with their left nostril?
I did not know that.
Dogs normally start sniffing with their right nostril, then keep it there if the smell could signal danger. Mm-hmm. But they'll shift to the left side for something pleasant like food or a mating partner. If you're a dog lover, you'll want to know that fact. So, anyway, that's
that is good. Fun. Yeah, different nostril for different things, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, Idgie's got a nose that I can watch her twitching it around, and so now I'll pay more attention to which side she's sniffing out of. Okay. I know this. Did you know that human noses and ears get bigger as we age?
I did know that. They don't stop growing. Yeah.
I know. My dad, I remember my dad.
Oh, no.
He was so handsome.
Mm-hmm.
He was a very handsome man. But when he got up into his 60s and 70s, his ears were just humongous. I didn't notice his nose, but anyway. It's pretty common to see the claim that our nose and ears are the only parts of our body that keep growing as we age, but it's not exactly true. Our nose and ears stop growing along with the rest of our body, but thanks to the weight of gravity, both parts continue to lengthen over time, according to the Discovery Channel. So they lengthen over time due to gravity.
I do have an oddity if you're interested.
Sure, absolutely.
All right, so this comes from Yahoo Offbeat News, and the title is more than 95,000 Japanese aged. More than 95,000 Japanese aged over 100. Most of them women. So in Japan, there's over 95,000 people, like women.
Centenarians.
Yeah. Which is very interesting.
Centurions, what are they called? Centenarians, I think.
I think so. And then it says, the number of people in Japan aged 100 or older has hit a new record of over more than 95,000. Almost 90% of them women. Blech. Government data showed Tuesday. The figures further highlight the slow-burning demographic crisis gripping the world's fourth biggest economy as its population ages and shrinks. As of September 1st, Japan had 95,119 centenarians, up to 2,980 year-on-year, with 83,958 of them being women, and only 11,161 being men. Mm-hmm. The health ministry said in a statement on Sunday, separate government data showed that the number of over 65-year-olds has hit a new record high of 36.25 million, accounting for 29.93% of Japan's population. So,
wow.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably all that healthy eating and tea drinking, and unlike the the states where we drink coffee and
eat fast food.
Unfortunately, yeah. The proportion puts Japan at the top of the list of 200 countries with regions and a population of over 100,000 people. The Ministry of Internal Affairs and Communications said Japan is currently home to the world's oldest living person, Tomiko Etuka. I'm hoping that's what it is.
It's probably Tomiko.
Mm-hmm. Who was born on May 23rd, 1908, and is 116 years old, according to the U.S.-based facility researchers group. The previous record holder, Maria Mora, died last month in Spain at age 117. So Atiko lives in a nursing home, and it says right here, she often says thank you to the nursing home staff and expresses nostalgia among her hometown. The ministry said, I have no idea at all about what the secret of My Long Life is Japan's oldest man, Kiyotaka, who is 110, told local media. And then, so I don't know, it kind of goes on. But that's pretty cool, though. I mean, I don't know. It's going to be interesting being 100 and like something years old and seeing just like going back and reflecting of everything.
Well, they eat
you've
lots
seen.
of vegetables. They eat rice. They they don't use a whole lot of fat, and a lot of them don't eat meat.
Yeah. Meat is definitely not the best for you. Definitely like probably subscribing to like a vegetarian diet. If you what's life without meats? That's my thing. You gotta have a little bit of zhuzh, a little something. So
yeah, well, everything in moderation is what they tell you. But anyway, that was very interesting.
Yeah. Also, probably like fasting too. Now thinking about it, don't they like also? I guess
Well, we all fast.
Yeah,
as well.
exactly.
That's where breakfast comes. The word
That's
break fast.
Yeah.
Break breakfast. Oh, I'm surprised myself with that one. Okay, thank you for that. It's something to ponder. Let's see what else we have here. Let's see. Movie trailers originally played after the movie, not before the movie.
Yeah.
That's why they call them trail.
Yeah, interesting. That makes more sense. I don't like watching a movie trailer before seeing a movie. I'm not a big fan of that.
Well, a lot of times all the action and everything is in the trailer. You see the trailer, you've seen the movie.
Exactly. And then when you watch the movie, you're like, I saw this in the trailer. I mean, it's like...
Did you know that Theodore Roosevelt had a pet hyena?
I did not.
Its name was Bill, and it was a present from the Ethiopian emperor. Now, Roosevelt was famous for his many pets, including a one-legged rooster, a badger, a pony, and a small bear. All right.
I think we have about 30 seconds left. Goodness.
Is that all?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Flew by today, Chris.
I know.
I guess we should mention one more time, if you want to sign up for the Farmville Now for a chance to win $500, you can do that by going to farmvillenow.com and signing up for the newsletter, and the winners will be released on, or like revealed, I should say. Released makes it sound like they're like being held captive somewhere. No, they will be
revealed.
Yeah, revealed October 7th will be, and we'll reveal it here on the Call Flow Show.
Absolutely.
As well as on our Facebook page. So just keep a lookout for that. You have nothing to lose.
That's right.
Everything to gain.
Everything to gain.
Yeah.
All right. Everybody have a fantastic day. Tolerate this weather. If you love this weather, great. If you don't, just tolerate it. It'll be over soon. We'll have sunshine back. Take care, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.